Go ahead. Oh,
God
sorry.
made
Go ahead.
promises to both Israel, and he made promises to what we call the Ishmaelites, because Abraham ties both cultures through his children, Isaac and Ishmael. And when we look at Islam, Islam comes out of the Ishmaelite culture, and Christianity comes out of the promised line of Abraham, which came through Isaac and Jacob. But Judaism, Islam, and Christianity are all called the Abrahamic faiths for a reason, and that's because they share the same earthly father and they acknowledge the same spiritual father, which was God the Creator. Now, how they view God and how they know God is different in all three cultures, because Islam does not know Christ, and that's what makes them a false religion. That's what makes their prayer and worship towards God meaningless, because the scripture says if you don't have the Son, you do not have the Father. And Judaism, they made the same mistake by denying Christ. It doesn't mean they were worshiping a different God. It just means that they don't have the full understanding of who God is, because they're not in relationship with him.
All right, so I'm going to ask you a question, Brother Slim. All right, Brother Slim.
Yeah.
If a person said that, hey, Slim, and is your mom still living?
Yeah, my mom's still alive.
Okay, so what if a person said, hey, Brother Slim, I had your mom over last night, and, and she was with me, I paid her some money, and she was a streetwalker. I'm pretty sure your response isn't going to be, well, I mean, I can kind of see that, my mom is a woman and streetwalkers are women, and, and I mean, she kind of does live in the area, so it's possible you're going to be like, yo, bro, hold on. I think that you need to slow down. You need to, you need to watch who you're talking about. So if we would have that same energy for a person that is very close to us here on the earth, then why don't we have that same energy when people have or misrepresent God the same way somebody will misrepresent somebody that we love? So how come we're so like, oh, well, it could be, well, it's possible, but they just kind of doing it wrong. You wouldn't take that approach if somebody said some very false stuff about your mom. You'd be ready to fight,